Good morning. Hey everybody, how are y'all? I just wanted to give y'all a quick tour of a store that I talk about a lot in Harrison. It's called Main Street Outlet. I had to go to Harrison this morning for a doctor's appointment, so I was here. Thought I'd just stop in and pick up a few extra things. First aisle we walk into is the cereal aisle. I grab a box of the Tutti Frutti for breakfast in the morning. The box is $1.50. Most of your cereals are less than $2 a box. Next, I grab spaghetti pasta for a meal. It is 79 cents. A great find there. And I get this big, large bag of rice for less than $3. Great buy there. We'll get multiple meals out of that. It's going to pair well with some vegetables, some soy sauce. Looking on to the next area, they've got a lot of Idaho spuds, which we have plenty of. And then I spot 2 containers of cornbread mix, which sometimes I don't have time to make something up from scratch, so it's really nice just to open a quick box and add the needed ingredients to make a quick pan of cornbread. I also love having on hand graham crackers. They make a wonderful pie crust. Sometimes I grind them up and make a pie crust. Sometimes I just leave them whole. It works good for me either way. And another small little snack to take with me to grab a couple on the go. Makes great for a great lunch, and that was 98 cents. I have tons of condiments in the pantry, but as you can see, the prices are really reasonable. They're 98 cents for the mustard. My favorite mustard is stone ground mustard or honey mustard. Lots of big containers of barbecue sauce. That's probably more than what we would eat in a whole year, but a good price for that large container, $14. Next, they have pickles here for $5.95, which is a really good deal. They got the larger containers for $8.95 down below. I like buying those for the jars and the lids. Moving on, we're looking around the store. There's just so much here to get, and the prices are just so reasonable. They have tomato soup on sale for markdown, and it's $2.50. Another big containers of the graham cracker crust, Heinz ketchup, which we also have a lot of. There we go back to the tomato soup. It's $2, two cans for $1, which is a really good deal. I've never bought that brand before, so I'm not sure what their seasoning is. They've got syrup, which is $1.50 a bottle. Here's these Milano crackers that I really love. They're soft and tender. They almost melt in your mouth. And they are $1.50. Yeah, they're $1.50. Also makes a really nice snack. Lots of cheeses to choose from. Pretty typical price and very much comparable to your grocery store. So not much of a savings there. We got plenty of cheese in the freezer for probably the next year. Moving on to the next is your cooler that has your milk, some bacon and eggs in there. The eggs are pretty cheap. Next cooler is a lot of frozen products. I don't buy a lot of prepared food just simply because I don't like the taste of it very much, but their desserts are really great. I buy these pretty frequently, especially these Pepperidge Farm cakes. These are so nice to have on hand. Pull something out of the freezer pretty quick and they last 3 to 4 days for us. The Sara Lee pies the same way. I don't have any complaints about their desserts that they have. They're all good. I've never got a bad one there before. Just multiple coolers of desserts, pies, Cool Whip, It's just like your ordinary grocery store. Now this beef here is my favorite beef. This is top round beef. I buy 5 packages of these. We keep these in our freezer. And a couple nights ago, I made a pot roast, and this is what I used. There's usually about 1.5 pounds in each container. It's $3.99 a pound. These are actually probably the best type of beef that we buy and eat. And I have no complaints about this meat at all. And also with it packaged the way it is, it never gets freezer burned. I'll probably take a couple of those to my daughter's house and put it in her smoker and enjoy that. Lots of huge big bags of French fries cut in many different shapes, onion rings, patties. Again, a lot of this stuff I do not buy this processed or a lot of pre-cut stuff. A lot of it I just rather do it on my own. Again, you'll see more bags of frozen stuff. I would have liked to have gotten a bag of okra, but that small bag of okra that you see there was $11. I can get that at my grocery store for much cheaper than that, so I did skip on that. Lots of different types of meat that is cut up in different pieces. As you'll see, I'll walk along and get different views of the meat. Here shortly, the camera does turn upside down, and I will edit a lot of that out. A lot of your Tyson type foods, prepared chicken patties, which we will not eat here at the house. Prices are really great on that kind of foods if you're looking for that type of food, especially for kids. I know it makes it a quick meal for them, but the prices are not bad on those. The Grand Biscuits, frozen biscuits, is one of our favorites. When I am too tired to make biscuits, this is my go-to for biscuits. This way I can pull just what we need out, go ahead and cook those up. And that bag of biscuits was $2.50. Here the camera gets turned upside down, and got a lot of brats, a lot of bacon. This stuff is super inexpensive, and you can fill your freezer up and make a lot of quick meals. The bacon here is so much more cheaper than what you could get at the grocery store. Every type of bacon that I've ever got has been excellent here. More bacon, lots of bacon. Alright, those big slabs of ham were just a little over $8. Had I not already had one in the freezer, I would have bought another one. Multiple pork chops to choose from here. Really inexpensive, nice, quick, easy meals. Some of those has got anywhere between 6 to 8 of those in there. And that would easily make multiple meals for the price that they are. Moving on, they have a lot of loins. I buy a lot of loins here. That loin that I get is less than $3. It's a teriyaki brand, and again, super inexpensive compared to going to the grocery store and buying one of those for about $8 to $9. I picked that up for less than $3. The bag of mixed vegetables, I might have overpaid. It was 2 pounds for $4.99. It looked really fresh. Looked like something that I could use and get about 4 different meals at it. So we're looking at a dollar per meal by buying that bag. That will probably get used up this weekend into some pot pies and possibly some roast for the freezer. A lot of great mixed vegetables individuals, green beans, carrots. The carrots looked really good. I am completely out of carrots, but I can wait for a better deal. The cocktail smokies are a really good buy. That package of Brian cocktail smokies are $1. I've bought those multiple times and they're really great for keeping extras in the freezer. Next is a Smithfield ham. Those are pre-cooked. Those are so excellent. Those are great for making in the morning with your biscuit and an egg sandwich. It's also good for an evening meal with a baked potato and another side for a meal. There is about 8 of those in there for $2.73. So multiple meals for a little bit of nothing. The original price was around $8. Probably another good buy for hot dogs. There's 4 in a package. They were your ballpark hot dogs. There was 4 for $1. Really excellent buy. And here's the State Fair little corn dogs. My grandsons will love those. $2.50 for the box. Now the chicken must have been on markdown. This was one of my biggest savings. The chicken thighs were just a little over $2. They were marked down from $8. This is what we use to make chicken pot pies, chicken noodle soup. We like the dark meat. It adds much more flavor than just using plain white meat. This is a really great buy for whole tomatoes in a can. 69 cents. I end up buying a full case, which is 12. This should last us for the next couple of months. A grocery store, outlet store. Not only do they have groceries, they have other merchandise such as cooking items, clothing, shoes, pocket knives, gardening, household items, blankets, you name it. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Mostly I come in here just to get the groceries because the prices are so cheap. And as y'all watch my video, you'll see some of the prices that is on the food. I'll show you what my grocery ticket haul is. I spent a total of $91.08. $10 of that was a pair of scrub pants that I bought, and $8 for a little $8 for a dress that I wanted. So almost $20 on the items. So if you would have subtracted $20 from the $91, I would have come out with $71.08. That is not bad. As you can see, let's see. Here's my grocery price. Maybe y'all can see that. Such a huge savings to shop here. You can get lots of good deals. If you don't mind name brand buying non-name brand foods, this is a great place. If you are brand loyal to something, you might not, this place may not be for you, but it does work for me. I have got very little food here that I've been dissatisfied with. Majority of the food, if I get something that I'm dissatisfied with, it'll be an off-brand canned good, but that's okay. We just incorporate it in with something a little at a time and you don't even notice it. When I get home this afternoon from work, I'll show you my grocery haul and exactly what I got. Hi everyone, I'm home this afternoon. I've been to the doctor, had work, come home, cook supper, relax a little bit, and I would show you my grocery haul for today. I spent a total of $91 at the store that I often talk about, the Main Street Merchant Outlet. $20 of that was 2 scrub pants and a summertime dress. So basically, I spent right around $70, $71 after I subtract the 20. And I feel like I got a pretty good deal. This is going to be food that will last us 2 weeks. We have tons of food in our storage, but when I go to Harrison, I always like to pick up extra or at least one by and see what they have on sale or marked down that I could stock away and put in the pantry or in the freezer. We're fixing to have some changes in the household. This weekend, I will probably be doing some meal preps for the next 2 weeks. I will be having shoulder surgery. I'm going to be off work for 3 to 4 months, according to the doctor. So things will get a little bit tight around here. And I know the first couple of weeks is going to be pretty tough on me to make meals. So it's going to be much easier to go ahead and do some food prep, get things in the freezer to make it easier for at least the first 2 weeks of being home. So let's get started. So this is a 2-pound bag mix that I got, the California mix. Probably overpaid a little bit for this, but it looks super good. It looks really fresh. And this is gonna go into a lot of my pot pies and stuff that I'm gonna be making. And so maybe just some side dishes. This was $4.99 for a 2-pound bag. I picked up 5 bags of these beef steaks that we're going to use. Let's see, they were $3.99 a pound. There's a pound and a half in this bag for $5.88. There's a little over 1.5 pounds in this one, $5.62. $5.55, $5.49, $5.62. Most likely, one of those bags is going to be a meal for us. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 bags. I will probably take 2 of them to my daughter's house and put them in their smoker for something a little bit different. This is a cook in the bag teriyaki pork loin. We really love these. This here was $2.95. It does not give the weight, but that's also a really good deal. Actually, this we'll probably take this to her house too and let her smoke it. We'll probably get 2 meals out of this. So that's 5, 6, we'll say 7 meals. Here's another great deal on these Smithfield pork chops. They were regular $8, and I got them for just a little, almost for about $3, $2. They went from $8.54 to $2.73, and I'm seeing about 3 to 4 meals in these. So we're up to about 10 meals. Here's another good buy here. These are chicken thighs. We like these for making like chicken pot pie, chicken noodle soup. We like the darker meat. It adds more flavoring to our meals. The regular price on this was $8.55. I got it for the markdown price of $4.30. This is 4.34 pounds for $4.30. That makes it 99 cents a pound. And that's 2, 4, 6. Appears to be about 8 of these in here. I think we're going to get about 3 meals. So we're up around to about 13 meals so far. Picked up some spaghetti, so about 14 meals. Rice, this is going to make multiple meals. It's going to be great with some of those mixed vegetables that I bought. So we're going to definitely say I'll probably cook about 3 or 4 meals out of this one. So we're looking close to 20 meals easily. Just some quick snacks. I'm about like everybody else. I run out of time. Sometimes I don't have time to make everything from scratch. So I try to keep on hand just quick cornmeal mixes. These right here are 98 cents. Makes a quick meal. And these Milano cookies we got were $1.50. Honey graham crackers, I like to make a lot of pie crust out of these. It's a very good buy for $1.79. Way cheaper than what you get in the regular grocery store. Sometimes I get in a hurry, leave for work, and don't cook breakfast, but a bowl of cereal will tie me over. A regular box of cereal, $1.50. We already had this for part of our meal tonight. We'll have leftovers. This box of macaroni and cheese is $1.95. We had it with meal tonight, and we'll have it again tomorrow. I used this to go with the meal that we had left over from last night. So all I did was warm this up, warm the leftovers last night. This is something I do not eat, but my grandboys come over. They like quick snacks. This whole box was $2.50. Just another sweet, soft cracker. We like, actually it's a cookie, snickerdoodle cookies, and these are 98 cents. We are running low on our tomatoes, and they had these for 69 cents. So I bought a whole case. One other thing that is not on here that I've used part of it tonight, they had Grand biscuits. They had 12 in a package for $2.50. So I went ahead and cooked up about 8 of those tonight so that we could make sausage biscuits for it in the morning for breakfast to save us quite a bit of money. Calculated around 20 meals for $71. And I'll try to keep track of all of this to see how many meals we're going to make, but we're going to use part of it this weekend, put some of it in my daughter's smoker, and then I'll be able to store it away in the freezer. So guys, I really do encourage you, look for bargains. If you're not a brand loyal type person, there's a lot of good buys out there. Some of these places called Bit and Dip Place, these outlet stores, they're cheaper places than going to your Walmart or your local store. Buy in bulk if you possibly can, and always just buy a little extra to keep on hand for hard times. You never know what might come up, and you may have some weeks that are just a little bit harder to buy groceries than others. Thank y'all very much, and y'all have a wonderful day. And I look forward to posting more of these videos, and I'll let you know when I am actually making a meal from this particular package, what that meal is going to cost us. And when you break $71 down into 20 meals, that doesn't add up to maybe around $3, $4, maybe a little about $3.50 a meal. Really does make it super cheap. Actually, if you break it down, you're probably looking at about $4 a meal, and that is for 2 people. So guys, cooking at home is a lot cheaper. Some days it's really hard to cook from scratch. One thing that I always like to do is when I am cooking, I always like to cook more than what we're going to eat for the night. And that way I could make a freezer meal out of it. We could just pull it out of the freezer, or we could have it for leftovers the next night. And there's no need in cooking a meal every night from scratch unless you just run out of leftovers and you don't have anything to pull out of the fridge to go with your next meal. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Y'all have a blessed evening. Thank you.